welcome back, guys, to another episode. We are now on episode 4, I believe.
Yes, we are.
Yes. And I hope everyone's been well. Everyone's been blessed, and we're now going to start talking about
Babies and pregnancy.
today. We're going to be talking about our story, or more like Ada's story of going through going through pregnancy, and I'm going to be sharing, I guess, my side of my perspective of her journey.
Yes,
We're
this is
gonna
going to be so fun.
we're gonna start off with when she started having the contraction bit during
Yes,
the night of the
event.
Yes.
Yes. So, I'm going to start off with this story because everyone thinks it's really scary, but it's not really.
Just tell them the
So,
story.
yeah. So, the story starts on Wednesday evening. Wednesday the 7th of August, 2024. And my due date was 8th of August, which is when Andrel was born. And it was evening, and I was like, I'm so done with being pregnant. I need to get this baby out right now. And I kept hearing people going like, oh, castor oil is good, castor oil, castor oil. So I messaged my mum, and it's literally like, I think it's like 8 or 9 p.m. And I literally messaged her, I'm like, can you bring me castor oil right now? And so she comes over, and I have like 3 spoonfuls of castor oil. It's disgusting, by the way. It's nasty. But yeah, so I have that, and then I go to sleep, and about 12 midnight I start feeling stuff, and I'm like, this is definitely not Braxton Hicks, because Braxton Hicks is like kind of chill. It's
every now and again. It's
yeah,
not continuous.
It's just like, oh, it's here for a little bit and then it goes. It's kind of like period pains, pain-wise. So it's not that bad. But these were like, oh, hello. And
yeah, this was all internal.
I didn't tell him
so I didn't know
anything.
this was happening.
Yeah, he was sleeping. So this started late. My contractions started at 12 midnight, and it gets to 6 a.m. and I've basically not slept the whole night because it just hurts a lot, and I haven't told him anything. And it gets to 6 a.m. and I'm like, I think it's happening now. And then he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I think I've got like proper contractions. And then we like get up, and as soon as I get up, they just get so much worse. And
it may or may not have looked like it to her. Did that seem like I was in a panic mode?
No, you were just excited, I think.
Well, internally, I didn't know what to do, what to bring, what this in my head. I was like,
well, luckily I packed his bag for him, so.
Is this happening now? Is this what it is? Yeah, because it's the first time.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know what to do.
Yeah. Well, in my mind, I was like, I'm not going to tell him yet. Imagine, I kept saying that for 6 hours. I'm not going to tell him yet. I'm not going to tell him yet, so that he could sleep at least, because I knew I wasn't going to sleep.
Someone has to.
So at least he was like rested for the day. But yeah, and then it got to, and then he started FaceTiming his family. He was like, oh, she's going into labour. And then,
when did I do that? I don't even remember that.
Yeah, you literally FaceTime them, and then I'm just there like,
my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were asking what I was asking. I told you I didn't know what to do. I was asking what to do.
So I was just there like having contractions on the floor basically, and they were not even that bad at that point, but it was bad for me because it was the first time you're experiencing it. And I was just like dying on the floor, and then his mum's going like, breathe, just breathe. I'm like, I am breathing.
That's the only thing you can do, or else you gonna die if you
The
don't do it.
the funniest thing I think from that whole entire morning is that I decided to make myself a red bush tea, and I had like 2 sips of it, and then I remember coming back home the next day and it was just there.
Still
the
there.
full
Hasn't-
the full cup of red bush. I literally didn't eat anything the whole day, like literally didn't eat anything. I just had
That's nice.
my parents brought me watermelon, and I think that's literally all I had.
Skyflakes.
Watermelon and sky flakes,
Yes.
which is good because watermelon is kind of filling and it's water as well.
I never had a watermelon be filling, but okay.
Well, I eat a lot, so it's filling.
You didn't eat a lot.
Anyway, we'll go back to, because we're still at home in the story. So this is like 7 a.m. where, I think it's 7, around 7, where we were like, where we told everyone that, yeah, this is happening now. And then, well, everyone, just my family and his family. And then we call the hospital and they say, oh, if it gets any worse, come in. Because they were like regular. The contractions were regular.
But the intervals were not close enough. And sometimes if you go to the hospital early, if you're not
dilated enough, they send you home.
Diluted? If you're not dilated enough, they will send you back home.
Yeah.
So we didn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So we waited for as long as she can handle it.
Yeah. I mean, they only gave me paracetamol when we got there anyway, but...
And it took them like 5 hours
ages to get paracetamol. And I'm going to bring my own paracetamol next time. And then I think it was around like 7:30, you call my mum, and then she dropped us off at the hospital. And then they measured me.
They fingered her.
Why would you... Sure. Whatever. You don't call it that, but yeah. And I think I was 3 centimeters. Oh my days. She was the nicest. We had the nicest midwife. Why? She's a student midwife. Hannah. And then I can't remember the other one's name. I'm so sorry.
Emily. Might be Emily.
Emily? Actually, yeah. Emily rings a bell. Yeah. Yeah. So it was just a bunch of 20-year-olds in one room the whole day. 20-something-year-olds in our 20s. Yeah, it was really good.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Having jokes.
Yeah.
Trying to make the mood lighter while you're suffering. And
then I was there the whole day getting checkup every 4 hours. I think I laboured so we got there at 8, and then around 4-ish, I got to about, I think it was like 6 or 7 centimeters. And then it was only half, that's when it got really bad. And
so she asked.
So I got in the water because
don't forget she asked for gas first.
Oh, the gas did nothing. It literally just made me dizzy. It was absolutely useless. It didn't take any of the pain away.
It didn't help, but she kept doing it.
Yeah, because it's like the illusion of it's helping me, but it's really not.
You never put it down.
I did. But we'll get later in the story. But yeah, so I had gas. It just made me dizzy, but I still took it because whatever helps. And then, also he was just playing on they gave me like, what's it called? What, the yoga balls? Yoga ball, yeah. And he was just playing with that.
You're supposed to be bouncing on it or rolling around on it. I was the one playing with it.
And then I also got really tired at one point. I think it was like 2 or 3.
You tried to go for a nap, but
yeah, like you can't really nap. Not like the only people I've seen nap is people that have an epidural, but I'm not having that. So
you didn't have that?
No, I had no pain medication apart from the gas, which is not really pain medication. It's
paracetamol, which came in a bit late.
It didn't help.
Oh, it kind of did.
And then, like around 2 or 3, I decided to lie down on the bed because I was tired. I just wanted to lie down. and then they came and checked me, and Andrell he was like starting to flip, not head down. So I had to stop lying down, and then I had to like get on the ball and lean forward and bounce and make him go back to head down. So that was exciting, wasn't it?
Yes, but you had the low risk, so...
Yeah, I was in the part of the hospital where it's like...
chill.
You could literally do whatever you want. There was a bed, there was a pool in the room, and you could just decide whatever you wanted to do.
It's bigger than this house.
Yeah, it was a really big room. Very nice though. It was like nice and dark, dimmed. It was a rainy day as well. So that was fun. And then around 4, I was like, I'm going to get in the water. They were like, do you want to get in the water? I was like, yeah, why not? And it was really nice and hot. And I mean like hot water. Hot. Like 37-degree water. Like I'm in there and I'm sweating. You know, like when you feel so suffocated from heat and then you also have contractions.
It's like sauna water when you sweat.
And you're trying to push at the same time and it's hot. Oh, my days. Yeah.
She tried to make me go in the pool, but no, I didn't want to. I didn't bring any clothes. I wasn't ready.
It
was just all for the baby. The bag is full of baby stuff, not my stuff.
There was some of your stuff, just not change of clothes. Because we didn't think we were going to be there the whole day. No. But, yeah. And then, when it got to around, like, 6:30-ish, then the contractions got really bad. Bear in mind, this is already, like, more than 12 hours of having contractions at this point. From when it started. This is, like, 18 hours now.
And then it just got worse and worse from there until...
Yeah, the only thing that's, like, bad about birth is just the contractions. That's literally it. It's just the pain of contractions.
Well, don't say it's bad. It's just the pain.
It's uncomfortable. It's not a comfortable experience, okay? It's not something that you just like, yeah, I really, really enjoy doing that. Like, you know, no one likes to be uncomfortable.
Women are made to forget about this stuff anyway. That's why they always want more kids.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But, yeah, I'm clearly going to go for it again anyway. But yeah, and it got really bad. And at that point, I didn't even want the gas anymore. I was like, this is just obstructing my airway. This is making me not breathe. It gets to a point where you feel like you're literally about to die. Like, I'm not joking.
Okay.
It gets to the point where you're just like, I can't breathe properly anymore. And then when it's about, like, when the baby's about to come out, like when you're actively pushing. So I think I was pushing for like 10 minutes, if I'm correct. That's what it says in the chart.
Yeah, you've only pushed for 10 minutes.
So I was pushing for 10 minutes. And in those 10 minutes...
like longer than that.
Genuinely...
I was there.
The contractions are so close together, you don't have time to breathe. Like, you feel like you can't breathe at all. Like, you genuinely feel like you're about to die. You're like, I'm going to die pushing this baby out right now. And I think women are more scared of giving birth because they think pushing the baby out hurts. But pushing the baby out doesn't even hurt. No. You have so much adrenaline in you.
Yeah, your body was made to push. That's why there's a contraction.
I didn't even feel his head come out. I actually didn't even... I did not even feel his head come out.
It looks painful.
But I literally don't remember feeling his head come out. I just remember, like, because you get the ring of fire. And that hurts. It feels like your
screams was...
He was laughing at me. He was actually laughing at me. We have a video. I'm not going to put it. We have a video.
No, you can't even show it because it has to be censored for
all purpose. It's just my ass is just, that whole video is just my bum.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and then, wait, so what do you mean you could, because you were in front of me.
I was in front, back, I was checking everything. What do you mean?
I don't even remember.
I saw when the top of his head started popping out.
Nah, at that point, you're just...
I was like, ooh, it's coming out. Ooh, it's coming out.
When it gets to that point, like when you're actually pushing and the baby's coming out, you completely dissociate. Like you don't, it's just you and your contractions, and that's it. You don't, nothing else goes into your brain. That's it. And you're there like, I can't do it. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it.
Yeah, she kept saying that. I can't do it. I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do it. You're in the middle of it. What are you going to do?
You're like...
What are you going to do? You're going to kill the baby right there?
No, the thing is,
cut him in half.
You're pushing for so long, or it feels like you're pushing for so long that nothing is happening. I was like, I feel like he's going back in.
Is it out yet? Is it out yet?
I remember saying, I remember saying, is he going back in? It feels like he's going back in.
He's going back in. No, he's still there.
It's so bad. So many emotions.
Yeah, that's probably why he shot his hand out. Be like, yo, mom, I'm here. I'm not going back here.
Yeah, but so his head came out. So it's like ring of fire, really hurts.
Yeah,
it feels like you just
the biggest part of his head.
Yeah. It just feels like you're trying to do a massive poo and it just won't come out. That's what birth feels like. A really painful poo.
I've never had that kind of big poo, but oh well.
I don't think you ever will. But yeah, and then his head came out, and then they said his head came out, and then I was like, oh, okay, that's good. And then I was just preparing for the next contraction because I knew as soon as this next one comes, the rest of his body will come out. So I was just like mentally preparing myself. I was like, okay, I've got to like catch him now as well. And I was like, I think I touched his head. Did I touch his head when it was just out? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't think so. The video doesn't say.
But
the video doesn't show. You just took him after he came out.
Yeah, so he came out, and then he went behind me because I was like leaning forward, and then he came out behind me.
He had to be passed
and
between
so then,
the legs again.
Yeah, then the midwife like pushed him towards
the front.
Like she pushed him in between my legs, and then I grabbed him, and then it actually took him a bit to cry.
No, it was just that his mouth had water in it, so the sound wasn't coming out. But I saw him crying.
And then, then you started crying.
Looked like an alien.
It's fresh.
Yeah, but when he came out, he had black hair, Asian eyes, Asian nose, Asian everything. Until a whole month later, and he's not my child anymore. It's fake. Ha! Gotcha. You're stuck here now. You can't change it anymore.
Yeah. And then he came out, and then I put him on my chest straight away.
Yeah.
There was blood everywhere.
Yeah, because, like I said, he shot his arm out.
Yeah.
For no reason.
That's what made me rip.
And then she ripped, and then a lot of blood came out.
Yeah, I think I lost, they said, 700 to 800 ml.
Almost a liter of blood.
It's a lot of blood.
So, yeah.
Oh, and what did I say that you cried? He did cry. He cried when he came out.
I cried when he came out. I don't know what but I felt like crying.
It was a happy cry. I think.
It's like there's no turning back now. This is it.
No, really.
The beginning of the end.
And then I got out of the pool
to sit down so they can
oh
check
my
on
days
what's bleeding.
Nah, don't even.
And she climbed out of the pool.
No, let me say this.
Okay.
So I'm getting out of the pool, right, and I have this slippery baby on me. Bear in mind, newborn slippery baby, and then they're all holding on to me trying to get me out the pool. And as I get
helping you get out the pool.
Yes, and as I'm getting out the pool, I put my left leg out on the steps. And then as my right leg comes out of the pool, I get this cramp. I'm gonna get a cramp in my leg. I'm like, I'm gonna fall over. I'm gonna drop this baby. I've just pushed it out. Luckily, because he does basketball, I was like, quick, what do you do to stop a cramp? So I just made my foot go like this. I was like, and I was just there. I was like, I'm getting a cramp. I'm getting a cramp. I'm getting a cramp. And it's like none of them were hearing me. I was like, am I just talking to myself here?
We didn't hear you say nothing.
I said I'm getting a cramp.
No, you didn't. You didn't say anything.
And I was just there with one foot on like the top step of the pool, and then one leg is just out like this, so everyone could just see my vagina and everything. And then which nothing new, everyone's seen everything at this point. I don't really care.
Every day.
So I'm just like one leg up and then holding this baby until the cramp goes away, and then I go, and apparently I jump up onto the bed, but it was high up, like I can't.
She didn't jump up. She kind of jumped, and then she
I just like you know when you sit down, you just go.
It's like a little kid. Like, you know, when they can barely reach the chair, they jump up and sit down on it. That's what she did with the baby on her arm, the newborn baby. So
apparently,
it's like she didn't even just give birth.
Well, they all said I didn't even look like I give birth.
Exactly. It's like a little kid. You gave a treat to them, and they happily sit down and go.
Yeah,
that's what.
Like if you see photos of like, I think the photos are taken about 10 minutes or 15 minutes after I give birth. It doesn't even look like I've given birth. It doesn't look like I haven't slept the whole night.
That's because that's why you're supposed to give birth while you're younger and you're capable of pushing.
Yeah. But yeah, and then they checked me out.
But the society twisted that, so.
They did. But yeah, they checked me out, and I had 3 rips towards my precious area.
Yeah, and they had to pull her placenta out. Gross.
The placenta was like, it was like a nice, chill feeling. It was like, oh, the rest of it is gone now.
Yeah, but it's like,
it was a lot of blood, guys.
It was like, if you guys know, like, because I've seen animals get chopped up and taken their insides out. That's what it looked like. Her insides being just pulled out.
Yeah. Well, they had to give me.
But she's still alive, so that's
they had to give me, I don't know what drug, to get the placenta to come out because I was bleeding too much. And then they sewed me up. Like, this feeling will never not leave my brain of like injected
numbing stuff.
They literally gave me local anesthetic, like on my clit, bro. Literally, I cannot
that's
get
around
that.
There, so you go pew, 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 pew,
Oh, it was horrible. It was actually horrible. Because luckily I didn't tear towards my bum. I would have definitely not preferred that. That would have been much worse. Yeah. And then what happened? Well, I breastfed him while I was getting stitched up.
And I cut his umbilical cord.
Yeah, you did.
I did. It's the consistency of it is weird.
It's tough.
It's very tough. It's tougher than rubber. It didn't cut properly. I don't know, or the scissors might just be blunt, but
the scissors was really small as well.
But that's a thingy instrument. It's hospital equipment. It should be sharp. So it's just very, very. I tried, but it wasn't cutting very well.
Yeah, you still cut it.
I should have just pulled my knife out.
But yeah, and then they stitched me up, and then after I breastfed him,
while she was being stitched up, I held the baby.
Yeah, they weighed him and
he
all
was
of that stuff.
3.37
kg.
kilograms.
Yeah, it's quite small.
Small compared to some other babies. He's okay. And he was so tiny. His newborn clothes was so massive. On him. He looked so
they were. And then he had skin to skin while I was getting the rest of myself stitched up. And then, this is the best bit of the whole
when
entire
she went to
story, when I
wash
went to
herself.
have a shower, because I had like blood down my legs and everything. It was just,
It was dry now.
which is even worse.
So she went
So I went
by herself, surprisingly,
to have a shower.
which she's supposed to be
Usually a
with
midwife's supposed to
someone,
stay with you,
because she just gave birth and she
and
lost
lost a lot of blood.
blood.
So I had my shower. My shower went fine.
Until she came back?
And then I got out I got out the shower, and then I got dressed, and I put my nappy on because I had a nappy. I was like, I'm not gonna wear pads because they're just annoying, and
She wore a
they
nappy
just stick
underwear.
to places that don't need to be stuck onto. So I'll just wear a nappy, which was the best decision, and I'll do it again. I still have some left over, so I'll be using those again. Yeah. And then I got changed, and then I'm like, I feel really dizzy right now. So either I'm going to faint or I'm going to throw up. So I sat down on the toilet seat, and then bang, blackout. Next moment I wake up, I'm on the floor. I'm like, what the heck just happened to me right now? And I just get up, and I'm like, my head kind of really hurts and my elbows. Don't know why. And then it only just registered that I fainted when I got back in the room, and I was like, Yubi, I think I just fainted in the bathroom. Oh, wait.
I was like, you took long.
No, wait. So I fainted in the bathroom, and then I got up and I got my stuff, and then I came out the bathroom, and then I felt like I was going to faint again. So I sat down this time, like literally it was like 2 steps outside of the bathroom in the hallway. So literally anyone could see. And I sat down next to the wall, and I fainted again. But this time I was just leaning on the wall. So when I woke up, I was still leaning on the wall. And then I walked to the room, and I sat on the bed, and I was like, I think I just fainted twice.
Yeah.
And then I was like, should we tell the midwife? And then he was like,
you didn't want to tell. I said we were supposed to tell them everything.
Yeah, and then he was like, yeah, we have to tell the midwife. Yeah. So that was really fun. I just remember I started writing. So I got on the bed and I started writing Andrell's little, because we bought him one of those little circle things where it says, like, where it's up here. It says his name and when he was born and the time and the weight and whatever. And I started writing that, and that's when I told him that I was like, I think I fainted. And then the midwife was like, what? Yeah. So that was fun. Definitely don't go to the toilet by yourselves, guys.
I used to work in healthcare too, so I know she shouldn't have been there by herself. So
yeah, so definitely don't go to the toilet by yourselves.
So at least
bring someone.
You're able to gather yourself.
Yeah.
Back up, but you were gone for a while. I did notice.
Yeah. Because I came back and I was like, how long was I gone? Yeah, that's why I asked you first. I was like, how long was I gone for?
Long time.
And I was like,
well, I wasn't really looking at the time.
Like, how long was I on the floor?
You were gone for a while.
So yeah, that's a part of my life that I will never know how long I was actually gone for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they moved us into a room, like literally just 2 doors down from where I gave birth.
Well, wait, let's not skip the part where I had to dress him for the very first time. And he was very, very tiny, and I was so very scared, and I'm scared of breaking the baby. So
it was so cute watching him put the nappy on. He was like so delicate. Yeah. And now you watch them and they're like
chucking each other everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm not sure you can see, but my face is full of scratches because that's the kind of rough play we do. And when he does it to other people, he makes them cry. Yeah. And then, yes, we were moved to another room, but it was very late. I mean, not really late, but
it was enough. Like 11, 12.
And they don't usually keep men in the building.
But because like we were in the section of the hospital where it's low risk,
Just chill.
because if you are not low risk, you give birth and then they put you in a room with like 3 other
People.
new mums. But this one, it was just us two and Andrell. And it was late, and then they kind of said, "Oh, do you have anyone to pick you up, or do you have any way of going home?" We were like, "No, everyone's sleeping," which was a lie. We didn't even try and message anyone. I was like, I can't do this by myself.
Yeah.
Yet.
She didn't want me to go home, so we had to. I had to stay there.
So we slept. Didn't sleep. Basically, he slept on the armchair. Andrell slept though. Yeah, he slept.
Slept.
Well, you actually ended up sleeping next to me, actually.
Just a nap.
Yeah. You couldn't really sleep because in the hospital they come and they wake you up every like 2 hours. They're like, "Are you good? Have you breastfed him? Have you done this?" And
yeah,
it's not really like a restful night. No. Is why I really hope this time I give birth during the day so they can just let me go. Yeah. And that's about it, to be honest.
Oh, you're not gonna share them the story afterwards when we go home?
That's not really part of the labour story. But it got to morning, and then my parents came to pick us up, and then did we already have the baby car seat with us? Did we already have the car seat with us, or did they bring it?
No, they brought it, of course.
Yeah, and then they have to like check the baby to see if you put them in the car seat properly.
It was the car seat that folds, that comes out as a stroller. So
you're right. Yeah. Oh, and definitely bring warm socks. Yeah, it gets really cold at night after you've given birth. Your feet will be really cold. Yeah, and bring pajamas that have buttons or easy booby access, because
you will need your booby out a lot for the baby.
Yeah. After you give birth is the point in your life where you genuinely don't even care who sees what and when. I'm going to feed my kid, and that's that. Yeah.
Well, that's the moment where you've become an adult.
Yeah.
That's why I also tell you that we're not youth anymore. We're not part of the youth. Youth have a whole different issues and problems than adults get because they don't have this.
Yeah, that's true. And then, we had to. They had a lot of babies to see because they do like a check on newborn babies to check their motor.
We'll check everything.
Like they check
their ears,
reflexes,
eyes, nose,
and everything.
Whatever, choo-choo.
If they're a boy, check their pee and their balls and everything. And then they said you can go home and come back tomorrow for us to do these checks, or you can wait today. And I was like, I just want to go home.
Yeah, so they had a proper rest. So
yeah, so
for two nights. So.
Yeah, so we came home, and then.
Well, you want to tell them the part where your parents
and then
tried to steal the spotlight.
The moment. And then.
Thanks a lot.
As it when we were leaving?
Yes.
Yeah. So we were leaving.
We were about to leave. Well, obviously we were going to leave, but they brought, because I couldn't drive back then, so they had to bring the pushchair and everything else, whatever that was. And so, yeah, they took. Basically,
they were very excited.
They took charge over everything, and they ruined my experience of being.
But we got to do it again.
The father, and doing things I wanted to do first time.
Basically, like the hot dad walk out the hospital when you go home. We didn't get that the first time we walked out the hospital. So we walked out, and then my parents were holding the buggy, and then I got a call while we were walking to the car, that we didn't take the paperwork that we needed from the hospital for Andrell. So me and Randolph went back
with the
baby, and then he finally got his hot dad walk out of the hospital.
It's not the whole first time experience.
Yeah, that was the only.
Well, probably for you, it wasn't a big thing, but
it was. I still wanted to get that, so I wanted to take a video of you.
It's very, very annoying. But I was a peacemaker, so
I don't think they even know this.
Of course, they don't know. They don't care.
But
they only care about themselves. Clearly.
Calm down.
I am calm.
But yeah, and
I'm
then
just expressing, not loud.
You are, and then we got home. I don't even know what we did when we got home.
We just
chilled. We were just looking at our really cute baby.
Yeah, finally get to enjoy him.
Yeah.
In the light of day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's different once you bring him home. It's real.
And it's like August, so it's summertime. It's cozy. It's warm.
Some people will tell you something else, something different, but it's good to just be by yourself, be with your family for the first few days, weeks, even months. I don't care. I would, that's something I would prefer for the next baby that we have, to just tell everyone to bugger off and leave us alone.
I agree.
I know they're excited, but doesn't matter. My baby, my family, they can all wait, see when we're ready.
Yeah. I think overall it was a positive birth experience. I don't think everyone has a positive birth experience.
My issue was minor. I didn't give birth.
Overall, the labor experience is very uncomfortable, but it is very rewarding, and I don't think it's something to be afraid of. I think it's just something that society has made women think that it should be something that we're afraid of, because it's not a medical issue. Like, there's nothing wrong with you when you're giving birth.
Well, you're made. So, your body is literally made to give birth.
Exactly. It's something natural for you to do.
It's just that the sin made it painful.
Yeah.
But even though it is painful, you're made, I guess. You're programmed to forget about it and enjoy everything else. So yeah, shouldn't be scared of it.
Yeah, I would definitely do everything the same again, water birth again. No medication this time.
Well, gas wasn't really medication, just
yeah, I'm not having it though.
Helps you breathe and make sure your blood flows properly.
Yeah, I'll definitely try and eat better this time. But then I'm scared that if I eat, then I will poop.
And if you tear, it can be a whole lot of painful.
Yeah, so I'll just have watermelon again. Definitely. Just like any watermelon.
Yeah, well, Skyflakes is good because
Skyflakes was good because it gave me energy.
And those kind of food doesn't really produce a lot of waste. So
yeah, clearly. So I'll tell you, the first time you go to the toilet, it's so scary. Eat lots of food with fibre in it, otherwise you will literally. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we've ranted on for quite a long time. So
that is our birth story.
Thank you guys for listening, and
hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you did.
And that it was informative.
Hopefully this helps, and yes, we'll share more down the line. See you all on the next episode. Thank you. Bye.